We are shifting now to some international news that's coming in. Russian strikes have wounded 4 people in Odessa, including 3 children, the Ukrainian city's military administration has said. Odessa's military administration on regional head has said, and I quote, drones attacked the residential, logistical and energy infrastructure of our region. 2 children aged 8 and 14 were wounded in the attack, as well as a 7-month-old baby. Sergei Lysak, head of the city's military administration, has said in a separate Telegram post. A 42-year-old man was also wounded and is in serious condition. The strikes came after Ukraine denied launching a drone attack on one of Russian President Vladimir Putin's residences and accused Moscow of peddling falsehoods to manipulate talks on ending the war. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, who has called Russia's claim a complete fabrication, has said that he would meet with leaders of Kyiv's allies on January 6 in France in a bid to renew peace efforts. Joining us live on the broadcast is my colleague Aditya Vadhavan. With more on this, Aditya, we are speaking about how Russian strikes have wounded 4 civilians over there in Odessa.
Well, absolutely, Shivani, and definitely, the videos of the Russian strikes on the Odessa city of Ukraine are going viral. Definitely, the huge attack has been reported from the Ukrainian city of Odessa, and definitely, from here on, it is very essential to see how now what will be the Ukrainian retaliation. As per some reports, there has been a drone attack on the residence of Russian President Vladimir Putin. However, it hasn't been confirmed yet, and definitely, this escalation now is definitely going to a next level as far as this Russia-Ukraine war is concerned. And during the peace talks recently that were held between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, it was decided. Trump had openly said that he will. This is the last chance. This is the last time he's trying to end the war between Russia and Ukraine. However, either it will end or it will go on for a long time. This was a statement that was made by U.S. President Trump. So indeed, from here on, definitely there is a major escalation between Russia and Ukraine, and it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario. Shivani.
Aditya, I'll request you to stay on with us. We have some visuals which actually show residential buildings being attacked during the strikes. Explosions were reported in the city around 12:20 a.m. local time, according to a Kyiv independent journalist on the ground. Ukraine's Air Force warned of dozens of drones approaching the city late on December 30th. Air raid warnings were also issued amid the threat of ballistic missile strikes. Odessa Oblast Governor Oleg Kipa also reported that a fire broke out at a warehouse of a logistics company. Falling drone debris also caused vehicle fires in the city. No information was immediately available as to the extent of the damage caused. Odessa and the surrounding regions have recently come under Russian fire amid Moscow's ongoing attacks on Ukraine's energy sector, which have intensified with colder weather in an apparent effort to create a nationwide blackout. Power outages in Odessa Oblast are linked to Russian attacks from October through December, with the scale of damage to energy facilities from Russian attacks making rolling blackouts unpredictable, Ukraine's energy ministry has said on December 30th. So, Aditya, we are seeing that now Ukraine is saying that this is a narrative of trying to make sure that there is a power blackout in Ukraine, the citizens suffer, and hence they are targeting all these energy sectors in Ukraine in the winter season.
Well, definitely, now these counter allegations will definitely continue between both the sides. Russia has been, if you see the some statements of Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, he has been saying that, Ukraine is not, does not want peace, and the peace talks are being derailed as Ukraine is constantly attacking Russia through drones. So, however, at this juncture, it needs to be seen what in practicality what happens, because this Russia-Ukraine war is reaching to such an extent that there is no return from this Russia-Ukraine war. There is no stopping from the either side, and particularly the Russian side is being very, very aggressive as far as these attacks are concerned. So indeed, Shivani, it needs to be seen from here on whether there would be a stop halt to the hostility as far as the Russia-Ukraine war is concerned, or it is to go forever. Yes, Shivani.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Aditya, for all those details on that story. With that, we are wrapping up this bulletin, but we will see you on the other side of this commercial.
Oh, I asked this one.